Well, it's Alumni Weekend here in Tuscaloosa. Coming up next inning, we'll chat with one of the greats, not just at Alabama, but in the SEC and in the world of softball. Four-time All-American Haylie McCleney is joining us next here in Tuscaloosa. A scoreless first inning in Tuscaloosa as we go to the second Alabama and Kentucky Game 2 on this beautiful Saturday in Tuscaloosa. And Alumni Weekend here for Alabama softball, which means we get to chat with some of the legends of the game, including our dear friend Haylie McCleney. And we'll show her in just a moment as the second inning begins. Welcome back to the booth here at Rhodes Stadium. Gray Robertson, Ally Shipman with the four-time All-American Haylie McCleney. Haylie, how are you?
I am living the dream. You guys, this is so cool just to be here. Like all the alumni out in left field, man, this is electric.
And I feel like you've played at every level that this sport has to offer. What does it mean for you to be able to kind of continue to see the sport grow, and even in a situation like this, Alumni Weekend for Bama softball?
Well, we were talking about this actually out on the party deck earlier, and the alumni are partying really well. Like the alumni are taken care of. But I was a senior when the 20th anniversary happened, and we had this conversation about like, oh my gosh, like the fact that all these people are here just pouring into Murph, like so grateful for the program and what it's meant. And now that it's 30, it's crazy to watch the game grow. It's crazy. Come on, Salem.
Hawkins to first. No way!
I don't even need to make another point. Everyone just needs to watch Salem Hawkins do what she just did. That was insane.
I mean, wow. Salem Hawkins using her backhand. Look, she's going to get the short hop on this, plant that back foot, and make a heck of a throw over to first base. You couldn't script that any better for Salem Hawkins.
No, I'm an outfielder. It's hard for me to compliment infielders. That deserves a compliment, Salem.
Carissa Hamilton will step in now against Moten. That's to Taylor, 2 down.
And you know they don't call it the hot corner for no reason. This ball is hammered, but Ambry Taylor is right there, right on it. You see her prep step, her feet. That way she is ready right when that ball hits off the bat.
Now Maddie Clark, quickly 2 gone. Haylie, what's the biggest difference in this Alabama team that you've seen so far this year?
To me, watching from the outside, it's a commitment. I think with Vic Moten in the circle, with Brisky in the circle, really all their pitchers. But for me on the offensive side, you know, I can talk hitting for 3 hours if you guys have me up here. But the commitment to the plan, the commitment to the execution, it just looks like there is so much conviction in every single movement that these kids do.
This is out towards right, and Roman will make the grab. Haylie, we're going to have to ask you to stay for another half inning. Is that cool?
You can't get rid of me. I'm here.
We go to the bottom of the second, scoreless in Tuscaloosa. Alabama, Kentucky, Game 2. Scoreless between Alabama and Kentucky here at Rhodes Stadium as we roll right along to the bottom of the second inning and continue to hang out with our guest, the great Haylie McCleney, Gray Robertson alongside Ally Shipman. Haylie, you're one of us now. You're in the media, so we get to talk a little bit of national picture. We'll talk SEC stuff in just a moment as well, but we figured we would put you to the test. Right now, there are probably 4 teams leading the way in the race for the #1 overall seed in the NCAA tournament as it stands right now. Here are the blind resumes. What numbers do you like?
So I'm gonna look at 40 and 4, a 3 RPI. What I really like is 9 and 2 versus the top 25. To me, that resume looks the strongest. But right now, it really is a toss-up. I mean, OU's in there. OU's in the mix. Alabama's obviously in the mix. Roll Tide to that. Texas is in the mix. I don't know. That is tough. But that resume there looks the strongest to me.
0-1 to Marley Giles.
You guys are really putting me on the spot here, too.
On the run, making the grab is Plotz, 1 down. Ship, do you have a take?
Well, I kind of agree with her. I think it's the wins versus RPI top 25 that stick out to me. The 13 and 4, the 9 and 2, the 13 and 6. But also, I feel like there's just so many games left to play at this point in time. Anything could happen. We've seen that in softball all year long. Anything could happen. I think everybody at this point is still in the race.
Well, and you have to look, too, at what the schedules especially in the SEC, you have to look at what their schedule is these last few weekends, right? Some big series that are coming up. OU's played a really tough series against Arkansas this weekend. Texas still has some tests.
Alabama going to Tennessee,
Oof.
facing some of the best arms in the nation as well.
Sign me up for that. Get your popcorn ready for that one.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a good one.
That'll be Saturday, Sunday, Monday next weekend. Kentucky closes out their conference slate against Texas next week, and then they've got that bye week before the SEC tournament.
And they've had just the gauntlet of an SEC schedule. It seems like, with the rotation of who you play every year, it seems like Kentucky has just been handed quite possibly the hardest SEC schedule that they could have possibly gotten handed to them. So.
And here's exactly what we were talking about for the Wildcats. I mean, you start at Auburn and then look at that run.
You guys, I said this on Rally Cap last week. This may be the toughest conference schedule I have ever laid my eyes on in 20 years of softball being involved in the game.
Hendigas got the call on Jenna Young to load up the count. Here's another look.
And this one may just catch the outside corner, but I really do like the frame by Emmert behind the dish. I think she sold it for them. That's a good job by the catcher.
Now another payoff from Hendigas. Stopped at second. The throw won't be in time. Jenna Young can't stay off base this weekend.
Jenna Young continuing to swing a hot bat. She puts it in play super hard on this one, and it's just a really tough play if you're Allie Blum over there at second base. Kind of dive for it a little bit, and Jenna Young still has some speed and a good job of putting the ball in play after a questionable call as well by the umpire.
You want the hit, you don't want the walk though, right?
Hitters hit,
There you go.
I'll tell you what, a hitter who's hitting is at the plate right now, the All-American Audrey Vandegrift. Jenna Young has been red hot of late. Haley, I'm curious what you like about Audrey's game, because in a lot of ways, as she lays it down, the throw to first won't be in time. A lot of similarities between the way you played and the way Vandegrift plays, and there's the speed right there to reach.
Look, if you had me here for the next 7 innings, I could talk about how much I love Audrey Vandegrift. It's just electric. Every time she steps on the ball field, it's lights out speed every single time she steps on the field, and we're going to get a close look at that. I don't know if the foot's on the base or not, but the fact that this play is even close is just a testament to her overall athleticism, her speed, what she does for this team, and being a spark. She's a special talent and special player.
It looks like, I believe they called Vandegrift for being out of the box. And so she's going to have to come back. Kayla Bro is incensed, and Patrick Murphy is coming to ask home plate umpire Tatum Stolting for an explanation.
We'll take a look here at her feet. It does seem to be like she did step out of the box on that one. You'll see that back foot stepping over the line towards the plate. I do think that's the right call.
So everyone goes back. Sophomore out of Bogart, Georgia, Vandegrift. We talked about it. Outstanding in game 1, 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs and the game-ending 3-run homer. That's looped and caught! Clark lays out at short. The infield is showing out here in the second inning.
I mean, Maddie Clark, she gets such a good jump on this. She knows she's got to go behind third base and full extension laying out. But what I also love is she gets up quick knowing that there's another runner on and she's ready for the next play.
I mean, that was like you out in the outfield, Haley.
I'm complimenting infielders a lot as you guys are having me on the broadcast.
Young will try for third. Chaos reigning in the second, and Alabama has a run 60 feet away.
Jenna Young continuing to put pressure on the defense. This is a bit of a low throw, but I do think the shortstop could have made that play. But Jenna Young heads up, notices the ball gets back immediately with the pop-up slide and continues to third base.
And a 1-0 count on the freshman from Oviedo, Florida, Anna Roman. And now Rachel Lawson will come out to have a word with Hendigas.
You know, and I think this is a good move by Rachel Lawson. You can feel the Rhodes house starting to heat up a little bit. The crowd's getting into it. And she talked about being able to understand these big moments and being able to calm down. So I think for her, this is a good moment. Take a breath with her team, calm it down a little bit.
I don't think we realize how young Kentucky is, right? Their schedule is what it is. They've had a gauntlet, we know that. But for them to have this schedule with this young of a team, with so many defensive players and new positions, or just trying to figure it out, and then you put them in this environment right now, great move, I agree. Great move by Rachel Lawson to go out there. Just settle everybody down. Try to get out of this inning.
Rachel Lawson in her 19th year in Lexington, trying to help those youngsters. She's got a senior in the circle against the freshman Roman.
And what an opportunity for those freshmen, as you mentioned, because it's not just about this moment, this game, this season. For the freshmen, they've got more years to come. So you'll be able to build that experience, feel those butterflies now, feel that anxiety, that, you know, what if feeling. That way, when you're experienced and you get through it and you're a senior, you're like, okay, been there, done that.
Beautiful change, 2-2.
That's a nasty pitch. I feel Anna Roman right now. That changeup is just electric. It has been all season. And that's one of the things too, Ally, you can probably attest to this, is the ability to see the off speed and hit the off speed, I feel like, is what separates good from great, especially in this conference. But the younger of a hitter you are, it's just so tough to see elite electric changeups like that.
See if Hendigas goes back. That's a fair ball, and Hamilton will step on the bag to retire the side. Runner left stranded at third. Haylie McCleney, thank you so much for stopping by.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Coming up next, we'll have another special guest in the booth, another four-time All-American, Montana Fouts, will come and hang out with Ally Shipman and myself as we continue Game 2 between Alabama and Kentucky here in Tuscaloosa.